malaki ang galing na meron tayo. Ilantad ang likas nating talento at magdala ng saya sa mundo. Sa harap ng pagsubok ay di susuko. Para sa pangarap tayo'y porsigido. Magpakitang gilas na at huwag magpatalo. Ipagdiwang natin ang Pilipino. Yan ang Pinoy. Mula noon at hanggang ngayon, talento natin ang bida. Mula sa simpleng bakuran hanggang entablado natin ipakita. May pagsubok man ng Pinoy, pinalalakas ng saya. San man tayo sa pulo, chumbe, sibay, lakay, amiga. Sama-samang pakita ang galing natin katropa sa kapwa ko Pilipino.
Power and Play is presented by Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Cherry Tigo, there's more to our cars. Joyride, ang bago ninyong kasundo.
Halina't makinig, talakayin natin ang laro. Gusto mo, pag-usapan natin, ibida ang hilig ng bawat Pilipino na merong taglay na galing. Bangon na, power and play na, bangon na. Power and play. Bangon na, power and play na, bangon na. Pilipinas tayo na, bangon na. Power and play na, bangon na. Bangon na. Bangon na. Power and play na, bangon na.
Carlos Yulo with 2 gold medals.
Power and play with Noli, Eala.
Okay, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Siguro nagtataka kayo at iba po ang itsura ngayon na nakikita nyong mag-i-introduce ng programa. In behalf of our main anchor, Noli Eala, ito po si Jera Season na nagsasabi po sa inyong magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Marami po nangyari ngayon nitong nakaraang linggo at bago na po ang ating Philippine Olympic Committee President, si Bambol Tolentino, na nanalo na naman po at umpisa na po ang Final Four ng UAAP at patuloy na po ang pagbubukas ng PBA. Ito po ang inyong host, si Jera Season, na mapapanood nyo po ang Power and Play sa Signal TV at syempre, dahil wala po si Noli, pero mamaya, ikukwento natin, mamaya makikita po natin si Noli. Pero sa ngayon, ang kasama po natin, ang aking kaibigan at ang assistant sports editor ng Philippine Star. Walang iba kung hindi si Abac Cordero. Magandang umaga, partner.
Magandang umaga, partner. Another privilege to be your honor to be part of this hearing, ano?
Okay, para tayo nasa kongreso.
Noli, Chairman, malamig na simoy ng hangin.
Kaya ngayon, ipapasok na po natin ngayon sa napakalamig na lugar ng Baguio City, ang ating original na Power and Play host. Yeah. Walang iba kung hindi si Noli. Good morning, Com. Yun.
Good morning, partner. Salamat. Kahit pa paano, nandyan kayo para talagang asikasuhin ang bahay. Tayo nagliliwaliw para talaga. Ito po sa lugar ng Baguio kung saan ginaganap po ngayon ang Phil-Am Golf Championship. Ito po yung pinakamatandang amateur golf tournament sa buong mundo.
Wow!
At kami po ay maswerte na kahit papano ay nabigyan ng pagkakataong makapaglaro sa aming kupunan yung pong Bahia LSGH Batch 80 team namin dito sa Phil-Am Golf Tournament. Partner, alam mo, i-describe ko lang sa dami na naglalaro dito, 2 division to, isang senior at saka yung regular. Sa senior lamang, halos 800 po ang naglalaro na golfer na amateur dito sa Baguio. Opo, 2 pong course ito. At tayo po ay nandito ngayon sa Forest Lodge sa Camp John Hay. At gusto ko lang pasalamatan ang kanilang GM, si GM Mon Cabrera, GM po ng Forest Lodge at saka The Manor sa kanyang pag-host sa atin dito sa kanyang Louis Wise Bar.
Wow!
Louis
Yan ba
Wine.
yung, partner, yan ba yung dating Louis Wine na pinupuntahan natin? O iba na yan?
Hindi ako nagpupunta. Alam mo, mga pinupuntahan ko lang, mga Santuario de San Antonio. Yan lang ang mga Quiapo Church.
Ganon?
Ganon.
Kaya Manjera, yung mga stargazer, yan ang mga pinupuntahan yan.
Pero
By the way, partner,
Ah.
gusto ko lang kasi siyempre, alam mo naman, hindi naman tayo pwede mag-isa dito.
Aha.
Katabi ko ngayon, para lang bumati, kasi alam mo, yung team namin sa kasalukuyan, running second after the first day of competition.
Galing
Overall.
naman.
Oo, overall. Kaya doon sa aming seniors division, ang aking pong mga kupunan, kami headed by our captain, si Renato Jojo Mercado, na matagal na naglalaro.
Si Jojo!
Si Jojo! Sino pa? Si Jojo!
Akalain mo?
Ang isa ko pang teammate, of course, si Ronnie Paterna. Yan, galing Iloilo pa yan. Talagang,
Wow.
Dumayo pa.
Oo. And then si Eduardo E.G. Lim, kasama rin namin na naglaro. Isa rin naming teammate, si Algin Del Rosario.
Baya, kilala ko yan si Algin. Nakakalaro
Si Algin,
ko yan.
oo.
Pakikamusta ako kay Algin. Maski na matagal na siyang nasa abroad, wala pa rin yung pasalubong ko.
Ay, sasabihin ko, at talagang naghihintay na yung
Patay.
pasalubong na kailangan mo. At ang huli ko pong teammate, naku, talaga mapalad kami. Alam namin napaka-busy, lalong-lalo na itong mamang ito. Pero ngayon kasama ko at nandito at kami nakapag-almusal kahit papano. Walang iba kundi si Congressman Robert Eski Estrella, partner. Ayan.
Uy!
Uy!
Kong!
Si Kong Eski kasama namin sa tournament. Partner, ano bang masasabi mo doon sa tournament natin? Ang ganda, nasarap ano?
Alam mo, nagtutuwa ako kasi dapat ito ikala sa buong Pilipinas ito. Hindi lang dapat ito isang beses isang taon eh. Kasi alam mo, ang dami ho talaga. Iba-ibang bansa,
Wow.
iba-ibang klaseng tao, kung saan galing. Pero pinakamasaya, this, I think, establishes us as one of the golfing destinations. Maganda to sa
Tama.
tourism.
Totoo yan.
Alam mo, in fact, ang asta flight namin partner kahapon, mga tiga Sacramento, mga tiga Davao, yung mga
May Hawaii.
na
May Japan.
May Japan. So talagang
International.
it's really, very kumbaga prestigious golf tournament. At kami ni partner Eski, kahit papano kahit pag-ganern lang, patungkol lang.
Kumbaga, partner, pakaang-kaang lang, pero nasa second place pa rin kayo, ha?
Ganun talaga.
Kaya talaga, iba talaga kung magaling.
Yung
Wala
mga-
tayong magagawa, no?
Mga padongker-dongker, pero par.
By the way, partner, gusto ko lang sabihin, si Senator Lito Lapid naglalaro rin dito.
Aba?
Wow.
Meron din siyang team dito sa prestigious golf tournament. Si Kong Eski dahil weekend nakapaglaro, pero ito malas kami at kailangan nang bumalik at pagtatrabaho na sa kongreso, kaya wala na siya sa amin sa third round, pero talagang kahit paano kami masaya nakasama namin si Kong.
Basta importante kung yung suporta mo sa iyong team dyan, nandyan,
Yan.
di ba? At naglaro. Yan ang importante.
By the way,
lang ng pagdisal.
yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Si Kong, alam mo partner, very, very big din na sa sports ito at napakaraming sports programs ito sa Pangasinan, partner. Kaya,
Ay,
Kong,
kababayan ko yan. Kababayan ko yan.
mo si Jenna, pinagano yan
Alam mo, Kong Eski, si Masiken Kondring, kaibigan ng aking late father, si Jess Season.
Oh, I see. Season pala kayo.
Yes.
Yan ang mga prestigious family sa Pangasinan.
Lahat ng season prestigious, pero ito si Jenna.
Ako lang ang hindi.
Pero, again, partner, yun lang ang aking report. Wala dito talagang, right now, the weather is perfect. It's about 18, 19 degrees kahapon. Napakaganda ng weather. And of course, ngayon, perfect weather again. May second day, pero kami pahinga today. Kaya kahit paano kami ni Kong SG ay nagpapahinga. At alam mo naman mga katawan ng mga senior, ang hirap ng numero.
Saan ba kayo nag-stay dyan, Kom?
Well, nakakuha kami ng isang cottage dito sa loob ng John Hay.
Wow.
Kaya sama-sama kaming nandun sa cottage. So, kahit pa paano. Partner, maraming salamat.
Alam mo naman ako, partner, kung mapapansin mo, ako'y nakikiisa sa iyo sa iyong hamon upang makuha ang rurok ng pagtagumpay mo diyan sa paligsahang torneo ng golf. Naka-long sleeves din ako
Okay ka mo? Partner, si Jera at saka si Aba, partner, mga golfer din ito. Kaya next year, gagawa uli kami ng Team 2 Kailangan namin ng recruit. Siguro naman, papaunlakan nyo kami. Kahit na wala nang mag-show, makalaro lang tayo.
Yeah.
Alam mo partner, yung mga ganyan sinasabi mo, kami, ang level namin parang PBA
Yeah.
May mga managers kami.
Ayoko. Mahirap pala ito mga
Joke lang.
Ako, June golfer.
June golfer.
Tuwing June lang naglalaro.
Well, alam mo, maraming balita ngayong araw doon. Talking about mga paglalaro, ang dami nating balitang pag-uusapan. Alam ko na kayo maraming inihanda. Lalong-lalo na't ang balita ko na re-elect ulit kung
congratulations
si
Mayor Bambol.
Congratulations.
Another fresh 4 years.
Mayor Kong lahat.
Oo, si Mayor
The whole
Bambol.
slate.
The whole slate na nakuha ni Mayor Bambol Tolentino. And again, congratulations from Power and Play. Of course, ang ating kaibigan si Chito Loizaga na tumakbo rin.
Yes.
So, congratulate din natin for being
Yes.
such a sportsman. Alam mo, ganun talaga, boss. Ganun talaga ang ating May panalo, may talo. But I think this is a huge impact to sports with another fresh mandate para sa ating mga leaders ng Philippine Olympic Committee. And ikaw, pakisabi mo nga sa amin, ano bang kaganapan dyan sa POC at ano bang nangyari dyan sa eleksyon na yan?
Well, alam mo naman, ang Olympic cycle kasi ang POC, the elections are held every Olympic year, So, another 4 years. Actually, this is technically third term ni Kong Bambol because yung first term niya 1 year lang. Tinapos niya yung unfinished term ni Mr. Ricky Vargas and he was elected again in 2020 and now again in 2024. Another 4 years for the congressman.
And then, of course, yung buong slate, partner Jera, no?
Yeah. Actually,
kaibigan natin si Al Panlilio, nanalo
Yes.
din.
Yes.
First Vice President.
I-anunsyo natin
Sige,
para
sige,
sa
mamaya.
kaalaman ng lahat
Okay,
na dahil overall there were 61 qualified voters, no? And out of the 61, 45 ang votes para kay Mayor Bambol.
Landslide pala yan.
Landslide, buti na lang buti na lang at hindi bumabagyo dahil kung hindi na-landslide din kayo diyan. Kaso maaraw kaya ang landslide lang sa POC lang.
Yeah.
Sa POC lang ang landslide. Si Chito Loizaga got 15 votes at saka isang abstention.
Uy,
Yun. Kaya talagang it's a clear and strong mandate that majority of the members of the POC still wants Bambol Tolentino to head POC.
That's another 4 years to revitalize our sports environment in the Philippines. Alam mo, kailangan talaga It's also a face of the country.
Yeah.
If you succeed in sports, it also shows what kind of a country you have.
Yeah.
Alam ko kung you are also in that committee na sinusuporta sa sports. Ano ba ang mga nakikita mong dyan? Pag mga pwede natin taglagan pa.
Kailangan tingin ko talaga. Pukpukin ang grassroots.
Yun.
Mag-uusap tayo sa bata. Hindi lang naman sports Kasi alam mo, pag nagsa-sports, disiplina natututunan mo makikapwa, to follow rules, to follow regulations. Very important. But we should start really at the grassroots.
Oo.
Grassroots.
Magandang yan. Dahil alam naman natin, napakalaki din ng role ng sports in nation building. No? At of course, partner, sabi nga ni Mayor Bambol, he stood on performance. Ano bang ibig sabihin nun, Abak, when he said that kaya siya nanalo dahil sa kanya sa performance?
Well, alam naman natin that the Philippines took 100 years to win its first Olympic gold medal. 100 years po. And under Kong Bambol's term, we won 3 gold medals technically in the last 3 years. 2021 in Tokyo because of the pandemic delay and 2024 in Paris. 3 gold medals in 3 years. Alam mo, sila Sir Chito Loizaga, natural, genuine ang intention to help sports. But mahirap, it's very difficult to argue with success.
Yeah.
I mean, di ba? Kumbaga, maganda ang takbo ng kotse, bakit mo ibababa ang makina? Di ba?
Oo, tama.
Tama.
And of course, when we talk about that, lahat ng NSA was very supportive. Sabi nyo nga, halos unanimous. May mga ilan-ilan na lumaban. Hopefully, kung maging pa rin, united ang sports. Kahit na nagkaroon ng election na ganyan.
Pag sportsman,
Yeah,
siyempre, ito game, pag natalo ka,
Tama yan na lang.
you give your congratulations to the
Yeah,
winner.
Kong Eski, partner,
Yes, sir.
Abak, if I may add, no, right after the election, right after casting the vote at sinabi ko sino nanalo, Chito Loizaga immediately shook hands with Mayor Bambol. And,
Because he's an athlete.
Oh,
you know,
kaya nga,
he's a
yung
sportsman.
huling interview nga namin ni partner Noli kay Chito Loizaga, sabi niya, handa naman ako matalo Dahil atleta ako, naglaro ako, may mananalo, may matatalo. And I think he accepted this well sa kanyang pagsubok na pamunuan ang POC.
In fact, parang nagkayakapan pa nga ng konti. So,
Wow!
it's a sign of sportsmanship and for two gentlemen.
Respeto, iga nga.
Yes,
to.
sir.
Of course, one thing that we're hoping also is maging maayos ang pagsasama ng POC at ng PSC.
Yan ang susunod na yan. Yan ang susunod na
mechanics
hakbang.
and kung SK ng relasyon natin sa sports na yung government funding agency at yung nagpapatakbo ng mga NSA maayos ang pagsasama, and we hope that kahit paano under the leadership of Mayor Bambol and now of course Chairman Dicky, maayos nila ang kanilang
Alam mo,
samahan.
parang naghuhugas ng kamay ngayon Kailangan dalawa Para sabay.
Maganda yan.
Mahirap maghugas kayo sa kamay. Hindi mo masyado matatanggal yung sabon
Kung first time ko nadinig yan, maganda yan.
Magandang analogy yan.
Both sides to make sure that we really improve our performance, tapos yung funding, tama yung funding natin, tama yung ating pinupuntahan ng funding, tapos participation of grassroots.
Yeah.
That's very, very important.
We totally agree.
Well, marami pa tayong pag-usapan. Ayan, nakikita naman natin na litrato.
Ayun naman
Maganda,
pala
maganda.
Maganda at sana nga patuloy na maging ehemplo yan ng pagsasamahan. Tapusin na natin ang rivalries or politicking at magtulungan dahil another 4-year cycle for the next Olympics. Of course, the Asian Games is coming up, the Southeast Asian Games.
Yeah.
Sana po kahit paano magpapatuloy because at the end of the day ang mananalo dito po yung atleta at saka ang Philippine sports kung
Of course,
SK, diba? The country. Ayan. Karangalan ng bansa ang dala-dala ng ating mga sports leaders. Talking about karangalan sa PBA partner, tuloy-tuloy din ang mga aksyon nagsimula na ulit ang Commissioner's Cup at magandang mga imports na naglalaro ngayon.
Indeed.
Pero ang gusto ko sana pag-usapan ninyo mamaya partner yung nagiging trade dyan ng paborito ni Jeran Team. Yung pera.
Parang mas paborito mo yun, Koma.
Ano yan ba yung tira-tira firma?
Pambihira.
Sige po. Partner, kayo muna.
Sige. Okay. Thank you very much, partner Noli at
Congressman Estrella.
Congressman Estrella, ang aking kababayan.
Yan.
Okay, mamaya malamang hopefully makakabalik pa si partner Noli sa ating puntahan dito sa programang Power and Play.
Malamang doon ka na bumoto sa susunod na eleksyon.
Okay. Kaya nga So, bago tayo magkaroon ng commercial break, magsasabi muna tayo sa Smart Pusong Pilipinas is a movement to celebrate the Filipino athlete powered by Smart. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Get a chance to win exclusive Puso Pilipinas merch by sharing their Facebook page in your social media accounts with hashtag Puso Pilipinas. The Giga Life app is the latest mobile app from Smart that lets you discover and enjoy your passions with the different Giga promos. It can be downloaded and used by Smart Postpaid, Smart Prepaid, Bro Prepaid, and TNT subscribers via the Apple or Google Play Store. What can the GigaLife app do for me? Check your balance, monitor your current subscription top-up using debit credit card, subscribe to the latest Giga promos, monitor your data consumption, auto-detect your mobile number when you are connected to Smart Network, one-tap subscription to the most popular offer, Giga Video 99.
Thank you!
Okay ba?
Napagod ako dun
Oo, may konting buntong hininga.
Yeah.
So, sa ating pagbabalik, mamaya, ang isa sa pinakamagandang portion ng Power and Play, ang Cash or Bash. Babalik po ang Power and Play.
I dare to dream big. To be a voice of my generation. To inspire resilience in the face of roadblocks. And in sharing my stories, I let others share in my passion.
Follow Kai's stories on Twitter and share yours. With Smart Double Giga Stories. Share 2 times the passion with 2 gigabytes for Twitter and more. Guaranteed every day. Plus data for all sites.
Simple, smart ako.
Ito ang programang inaabangan, mga paborito mong baliksahan.
True FM.
On 105.9. Dito tayo sa totoo. 25 days to go. Pasko na. Nilista mo na ba ang bibigyan mo ng regalo?
This Christmas countdown is brought to you by Simdex D. Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa.
Ang sweet mo naman, ang sweet mo rin, para tayong merry magiging. Ang saya na Pasko, ang dahil sa'yo, merry magiging. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry magiging to you. Merry magiging to you. My name is Eala. Merry Christmas!
Dunkin, pasalubong ng bayan.
Ang oras, 8:25.
Ang oras sa True FM ay hatid sa inyo ng
Whirlpool Home Appliances that make everyday living so much easier. From washers, dryers, refrigerators, microwave ovens, cooking products, to air cons, air purifiers, and dishwashers. Each Whirlpool appliance combines elegance, efficiency, and performance to help you take better care of your family every day. Give everyday care with Whirlpool.
Hindi biro ang maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay. Lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot, dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex D ang pinaiinom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury drugstores and other drugstores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride plus, Lorpenemine maleate plus. Paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D tablet. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa.
Whirlpool Appliances brings you a new era of home living, where we are all about sensing what matters. Elevating your lifestyle has never been easier. From Whirlpool washers that adapt to your laundry needs, to refrigerators that extend the freshness of your food items. As an American pride for over 110 years, Whirlpool is dedicated to creating innovations that truly matter. Experience the Whirlpool Sixth Sense innovation. Whirlpool, sensing what matters today. Making your world a little easier. Whirlpool.
Hindi biro biro ang maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay. Lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot, dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex D ang pinaiinom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury drugstores and other drugstores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride plus, chlorpenamine maleate plus. Paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D tablet. If symptoms persists, consult your doctor.
Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa.
Ang oras, 8:27.
Ang oras sa True FM ay hatid sa inyo ng... Ang True Time Check ay hatid sa inyo ng Simdex D. Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa.
Fujidenzo believes that appliances are long-term investments, so it is very important to choose wisely. And what could be a wiser choice than using reliable, durable, and energy-saving appliances from Fujidenzo? Just like families and companies trusting Fujidenzo, you will see the difference when you upgrade your usual appliances to Fujidenzo HD inverter appliances. Fujidenzo, quality above all. Upgrade your home, upgrade your business with Fujidenzo, quality above all.
Disney on Ice invites you to join the daring adventures of your favorite Disney friends. Explore the world of Frozen. Be part of Encanto with Mirabel, Bruno, and the Familia Madrigal. Be inspired by Moana's courage to make her dreams come true. At Disney on Ice presents Find Your Hero at SM Mall of Asia Arena, December 21 to January 5. Tickets on sale now at smtickets.com.
True FM is the media partner of Disney on Ice presents Find Your Hero.
Prepare delightful dishes every time with Technogas Technique appliances. Experience excellent cooking results with Technogas Technique's premium selection of cooking ranges, range hoods, built-in hobs, ovens, and kitchen appliances. Technogas Technique combines elegance, functionality, safety, and durability to enhance your skills and passion for cooking. Make Technogas Technique your cooking partner and fill your kitchen with appliances made to last. That's the Technogas Technique.
Dunkin, pasalubong ng bayan.
Fujidenzo believes that appliances are long-term investments, so it is very important to choose wisely. And what could be a wiser choice than using reliable, durable, and energy-saving appliances from Fujidenzo? Just like families and companies trusting Fujidenzo, you will see the difference when you upgrade your usual appliances to Fujidenzo HD inverter appliances. Fujidenzo, quality above all. Upgrade your home, upgrade your business with Fujidenzo, quality above all.
Hindi biro ang maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay. Lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot, dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex D ang pinaiinom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury drugstores and other drugstores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride plus, chlorpenamine maleate plus. Paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D tablet. If symptoms persists, consult your doctor.
Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa.
Prepare delightful dishes every time with Technogas Technique appliances. Experience excellent cooking results with Technogas Technique's premium selection of cooking ranges, range hoods, built-in hobs, ovens, and kitchen appliances. Technogas Technique combines elegance, functionality, safety, and durability to enhance your skills and passion for cooking. Make Technogas Technique your cooking partner and fill your kitchen with appliances made to last. That's the Technogas Technique.
True FM.
On 105.9. Dito tayo sa totoo.
po, bumabalik na naman po ang Power and Play. Kasama ko po dito si aking kaibigan, matalik na kaibigan na si Abac Cordero of the Philippine Star. Alam mo, partner, kanina, napag-usapan natin kanina with partner Noli tungkol doon sa mga nahalal na POC officers.
Yes, sir.
Pakibanggit nga, sino bang bagong set of officers ngayon ng POC?
Okay, of course, kasama dyan ka, 4-year term ito. So ang next POC elections will come after the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics na.
Uy, okay.
So ngayon, re-elected as president was Congressman Bambol Tolentino. Mayor din. Mayor, congressman, manager, lahat yan. Abraham Bambol Tolentino as president. And first vice president, of course, our very... yan, boss.
Yeah, saludo agad ako,
Mr. Al Panlilio as first vice president.
Boss Al.
And then,
Congrats.
second vice president is Richard Gomez, representing a modern pentathlon, pero dating rower, dating golfer, archer, shooter. Ito rin yan.
So, pentathlon ngayon siya.
Yan,
okay.
And then, auditor is Mr. Don Caringal of volleyball. And then, of course, also elected as members of the executive board are Alvin Aguilar of wrestling, Ferdy Agustin of jiu-jitsu, and then Len Escoliante, kaibigan natin yan, of kanukayak, Leia Gonzalez of fencing, and si Mr. Ali Sulit of judo. That's the new set of officers, Philippine Olympic Committee.
Hindi, partner, meron tayong yung treasurer, si Jose Canlas.
Doc!
Si Doc
Ayan,
Canlas ng surfing.
The top natin yan, ha? Pagkadating sa mga sports
medicine.
Yan,
Congratulations to the new set of officers of the Philippine Olympic Committee.
Doc Canlas.
Ngayong partner, isa sa pag-uusapan din natin dahil actually parang this past few weeks, talagang ang usapan tungkol sa basketball. Diba? Unang-una, yung nanalo tayo sa FIBA qualifying. Napanalunan natin ng laban sa New Zealand na never pa nating natalo.
In world history.
In world history, di ba? In world history at natalo natin. Tapos tinambakan rin natin ang Hong Kong. Ngayon naman, yung Final Four na napakaganda ng last ticket to the Final Four. Di ba? Dati akala, when we were discussing this, Abac, bago pumasok pa lang, yung mga fearless forecast, all the while we thought that UE papasok sa Final Four.
Dahil sumagitsip. 5 sunod na panalo.
Kaso, hindi nag-deliver si Linggo-Linggo. Dahil Wednesday nangyari yung laban. Natalo sila sa Adamson.
6 na sunod na talo naman.
6 na sunod na talo.
One win short of the Final Four and you lose your last 6 games.
Di ba?
Wow.
Parang parang inalat no?
Medyo inalat.
Initlog
na maalat talaga.
Initlog na maalat na sinawsaw pa sa patis at bagoong.
Okay.
But what's your take there? What's your take dito sa Final Four, partner?
Well, of course, Lasal, the top-notcher sa eliminations with a 12-2 record. Natalo lang sila sa double round eliminations against UE. UE ang unang tumalo sa Lasal this season. And then another loss to NU when they've already, I think, settled the Final Four slot na. So, 12-2 followed by UP. Hindi ba? 11-3 yan. Natalo twice sa Lasal and another one sa NU. Interestingly, ang tumalo sa Lasal and sa UP, wala sa Final Four.
UE.
Di ba? UE and NU.
NU.
And then Adamson, 6-8. Backdoor. Tinablahan ng UE sa 6-8 and then nag-knockout sila last And nanalo ang NU, ang Adamson pumasok sila and then USD of course at 7-7 for the 4th slot. And sa Final Four, syempre, 1-4, 2 versus 3. So, ang premyo ng UST is to face Lasal. Mabigat yan.
Mabigat.
And then, UP...
Hindi, UST
tama.
will be
UST,
facing UP.
UP. And then Adamson will
Be
face
Kwan.
mabigat yung...
Pero palagay mo ba?
Twice to beat yan eh.
Twice to beat no?
Oo, mahirap.
Mahirap. Actually, parang parang nasa sorry sa mga fans ng Adamson.
Sorry ka na agad.
Siyempre, baka mamaya magalit agad di ba? Dahil siyempre, there are several factors to consider. Unang-una, talagang malakas ang Lasal. Pangalawa, talagang medyo pagod pa rin ang Falcons, di ba? To get that final slot, di ba?
Nabugbog na
nabugbog sila talaga ng gusto. Kaya medyo mahihirapan talaga sila. Kung twice to beat yan, para bang sinabi mong unless, di ba? Sabi nga nila, bilog ang bola. Who knows, di ba? Who knows? Who yes?
I'm sure Coach Nash,
yes.
is
studying right now how
hindi na makatulog.
Hindi makatulog yan, di ba? Dahil talagang against all odds ang para sa kanila na matalo nila ang Lasal para pumunta sa
twice to beat 10.
Ang UP naman, palagay ko, for me, ganito ang aking fearless forecast ng partner. Hindi aabot ng twice to beat ang Lasal.
Mananalo agad.
Mananalo agad. Ang UST versus UP, may pag-asa. May pag-asang twice to beat. Dahil palagay ko merong pambaraha to si Coach Pido para makasilat ng isang laban.
Tagal din hindi pumasok sa Final
Exactly.
Four ang UST.
They're very hungry. And they are ably supported by San Miguel. Talagang medyo dyan.
Si Erap. Francis Chua.
Yes. Kaya medyo may laban dyan.
Yung magandang prediction yun,
Ikaw, sa tingin mo, partner, anong sa'yo?
Ayoko. Hindi. Alam mo naman kahit na dihadista tayo minsan pagka ang karera ng kabayo, kahit dihadista ka, iba talaga yung...
Yun lang naman aking take lang. But before we go to our favorite portion, segment na Cash or Bash, dito muna po tayo sa Joyride. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang pamimigay ng Joyride sa kanilang top-up 1,000 e-wallet credit. Mamaya sa pagtatapos ng programa, mamimili kami ng 5 lucky winners. Kaya patuloy lang kayong manood at makinig sa show. Okay? So, at bukod dito, meron tayong top-up promo na mamimigay din ang Joyride ng limited edition Aqua Flask. Magsiselfie lang po kayo, kasama ninyo ang inyong rider or driver bago sumakay or kapag nakababa na kayo. Siyempre, baka mamaya tumamig kayo dyan. Mahirap na. Hindi pwede habang bumabiyahe kayo. Then, i-comment ninyo lang ang sa amin, ang hashtag of the week na ipopost namin sa aming Facebook page. At ito po ang aming hashtag of the week. Let's joyride. Let's joyride po ang hashtag of the week. Okay?
Pero wag habang umaanda.
Hindi. Hindi magiging masaya yung ride nila kung gano'n. So, nandito na po tayo sa paborito nating segment na Cash or Bash. Na minsan, partner, nakakasama ka dito, di ba? Oo. At sino pa ang magandang makasama natin sa huntahang ito kung hindi ang managing editor ng Pinoy Step na si Ray Hoble at si Sid Ventura, editor-in-chief ng The Game Magazine.
Cash or Bash?
Oy, hi Sid!
Hello.
Hi Sid, good morning.
Good morning, Jera.
Good morning.
Sir Abak.
Yes, sir.
And Sid. Hi. Good morning, Sid.
Wala pa pala sa video si kaibigan Ray.
Ayun. ID picture
ID picture Ano ba yan? Yung dating nawala ng Ploro-Poto.
Uy, naalala mo pa yun?
Siyempre.
Nabibisto tayo.
Retro, Ploro-Poto.
Photo me na lang, photo me.
Hi, Sid. Looking good. You're still wearing your Celtics cap.
Aba,
Yes, of course. Big game mamaya against the Bulls eh.
ang back-to-back ang gusto ni Sid.
Yeah. But anyway, as we were discussing a while ago, we'll be talking about basketball.
Yeah.
Dahil talaga for the past few weeks, talagang basketball ang umiikot ngayon sa mundo ng Philippine sports, no? Kaya ang ating first COB, cash or bash, hindi na maglalaro sa terra firma si Christian Starn Hardinger at plano na ring magretiro.
Ala?
Oo, cash or bash. Hindi pa final ang retirement ni Stan or babalik din siya sa PBA pagkatapos ng kontrata niya sa Jeep. Your take, Sid?
Ano ako dyan? Medyo bash ako. Tingin ko, kung yun ang balak gawin ni Sistan, tapusin lang niya yung kontrata tapos babalik siya sa ibang team afterwards, mahihirapan siya kasi if all Terra Firma has to do is offer a tender sheet to him to retain his rights. No. So, kahit na mag-decide siya bumalik later, hawak pa rin siya ng Terra Firma unless they trade him. Tingin ko, I've known si Stan since he came here. Medyo he's a professional dude. And if he's just sitting out his contract to sign another team, tingin ko hindi siya on brand dun sa ugali niya. You have to remember he actually suffered an injury no Governor's Cup, kaya 6 games na nilaro niya sa Terra Firma noon eh. So di natin alam kung anong status niya. Baka talagang bugbog na yung katawan niya, hindi na kaya gumalaw yung tuhod niya. So, ako, for now, I'm inclined to think na he's really leaning towards retirement. Kasi ang daming complications kung susubukan pa niyang bumalik. Sinabi na ni Com Willie kagabi na it was the Terra Firma offers him a new contract. Hawak pa rin si Stan. Kaya medyo complicated yung gagawin niya kung gusto niyang bumalik pa ng PBA with another team.
Okay, how about you, Ray? Ano bang tingin mo dito? Cash or bash?
But hard for me to say if it's cash or bash, But all therapy man needs to do kasi is make an offer to keep the rights of Christian Standhardinger, who appears to be in an uncomfortable position right now. No? But there's always a possibility kasi of playing overseas, And at his present condition, I could see that si Christian Standhardinger kaya pa naman maglaro kahit mga good for 3 years But my guess is unless there's a serious offer from a PBA team, I don't see him coming back to play for Terra Firma. Si Commissioner Willie likened the situation kay yung kay Chris Ellis. You remember that what happened to Chris Ellis after getting traded by Ginebra and napunta yung rights niya sa Blackwater. No? Pero ako, I see it na parang yung situation ni Christian Standhardinger more of similar dito sa situation ni Jordan Hedding. Kasi remember si Jordan Hedding, yung rights niya nasa Terra Firma rin before and then played overseas and then now is playing for Converge, di ba? Kasi nga, he was traded, no? I expect Standhardinger to be back in the PBA because ang sukatan naman kasi ng mga teams lagi is about Junmar Fajardo, no? Yun ang ginagawang barometer and teams would use Standhardinger, no, as a possibility to match up with Junmar Fajardo. But it's really hard for me to say cash or bash, but I understand the situation of Christian Standhardinger now. He cannot afford to wait for the next 6 conferences para maging unrestricted free agent.
Yeah. Tama. How about you, Abak? What's your take on this? Cash or bash?
Saan? Hindi. I agree with both si Sid and mga basketball experts si Rio. Pero medyo itong kay Christian is merong complicated dahil I think meron pa yatang ang contract ni Christian with Terra Firma will expire on December 31, So parang ma-retain lang yata ng Terra Firma ang rights niya on Christian Sanhardiger if they tender a contract extension or a new contract offer before the expiration of the otherwise magiging talagang free agent yan, di ba? And ang mahirap niyan is if Christian is only skirting Terra Firma by announcing that he is retiring and then eventually later on tatanggap pala siya ng offer from other teams to return to play. Kung mabigyan siya ng offer ng Terra Firma at mangyari yon, alam mo, may legal complications, ano? In fact, sinabi na ni Commissioner Marshall yan na maaring magkaroon ng option for a case on Terra Firma depending on what will transpire in the next few weeks siguro.
Yeah, akin, palagay ko, I think what Ray was telling a while ago, with regards to what happened to Jordan Heading, I think si Stan will take that route. Kumbaga, pupunta muna sa abroad, di ba?
Bakasyon sa
bakasyon muna, maglaro, kikita pa rin, di ba? And I think that legal impediment that you're telling me, hindi na pwede siyang bumalik. Dahil pangit nga naman, hindi maganda sa panlasa, magre-retire ka, di ba? Kuno, tapos after December 31, babalik ka na naman, di ba? For another team. Hindi maganda rin sa imahe ng PBA. And if you will do that, that would serve as a precedent for other players na mag-o-off ng ganyan, di ba? Magiging moro-moro, circus. It will be a PBA circus. Kaya actually, lahat tayo, medyo hindi natin alam kung cash or bash. But, for me, yung senaryong ganon na iiwan niya yung 31, retired, tapos after January or February, babalik, back to quant, bash yun.
Pero ano ba yan?
Yeah.
Mabigat ang tinrade ng Terra Firma for Christian Sanhardiger, hindi ba, Ray? Sid, ano?
Right. Oo. Totoo. Ilang players yun na involved. At saka very controversial yun. Remember, yung time na yun na, di ba, supposedly, Terra Firma yun and then eventually landed with San Miguel. So, kumbaga, parang yung malakas na team, lalo lumakas. So, syempre, that is the impression ng mga tao kaya hindi maganda para sa kanila. So, marami-raming players yun. 5 players yata yun eh. 4.
And then, not knowing, alam kaya ng Terra Firma na may balak na mag-retire si...
Hindi nakita yun.
Hindi ko lang, gentlemen,
Yeah.
may hirap din siya maghanap ng contract abroad kasi medyo komplikado ang rules ng B-League sa KBL pagdating sa Asian import. Sa B-League, you have to be considered a local sa FIBA. No? Sa FIBA eligibility. Hindi siya considered local sa Gilas sa naturalized, considered naturalized.
Yeah.
KBL naman, kailangan parehong parents mo or local. Hindi pwedeng field American, field foreign. Kailangan pareho Pinoy o
So that adds to another complication with regards to Christian.
Limited yung options niya kung naghahanap siya ng contract abroad.
May sinulat dyan si kasamang Homer Sison. Very interesting yung article. Okay.
So there you go. Okay, for our next COB, lalo pang naging stack and converge Viber Xers sa addition ni Jordan Heading. Cash or bash? Converge ang Dark Horse title contenders ngayong conference. Let's first start with Ray Hoble, na by the way, siya ang content producer and a columnist for the Manila Times. Binabasa ko yan.
Siyempre.
Ray, what's your take?
Ako, the reason why Jordan Heading was added to the lineup is because it needs additional firepower. But more than anything else, it is the value of having an extra ball carrier out there on the team. Aside from Deshaun Winston and Alec Stockton, there's no serious ball carrier on that team. And that is practically why Converge agreed on a trade with Terra Firma to get the services of Heading, who immediately proved to be an asset for the Fiber Xers. And Heading is no stranger to the system of Coach Charles Chu and Raiko Toroman. So we're seeing a seamless transition of him joining the Fiber Xers. And is Converge the new dark horse? Yun yung tinatanong nyo. They've been the dark horse ever since they joined the PBA when they acquired Alaska. No? And I can consider Converge as one of the 3 serious independent squads making a run dito sa PBA. I'll give a cash for Converge for getting Heading and continuously building up para dito sa PBA.
Yes, tama.
Oh, maganda yun, maganda yun. How about you, Sid? What's your take?
Pwede bang kabash?
Pwede. Kalabasya.
First time ko nadinig yan.
To be determined, actually, malaking kunga na nakuha nila si Jordan Heading, pero actually mas excited ako sa pagdating ni Justin Baltasar later on.
Oh.
Siya.
Kailan ba, Sid, kailan ba papasok si Justin Baltasar? Dito na bang season?
Yung MPBL Finals. Nasa Dubai yata sila ngayon.
So papasok siya, maglalaro siya within this conference?
Once the MPBL ends for him,
siya. Okay.
He can join na.
Okay, sige. Continue on, Sid.
Tingin ko na yun. Pag Jordan Heading plus Justin Baltasar, ayan, tingin ko medyo maglilin na ako towards cash. But I want to see muna how they both blend with the current lineup of Converge. Talo sila kagabi doon sa Eastern Hong Kong Eastern so di natin alam pa kung gaano yung maging impact ni Balti and ni Heading. Pero I'm leaning towards cash na I think they should be a team to look out for.
Okay, how about you, Abak?
Saan ulit? Alam mo, itong Converge is just getting stronger and stronger. Nakita naman natin yung performance ng Converge against San Miguel in the quarterfinals of the Governor's Cup. Hindi ba? Best of 5 yon. Natalo ng first 2 games ng Converge doon. And then tinalo nila ang San Miguel in games 3 and 4. Only to fall short in the decider. Otherwise, nag-semifinal sana. And with that performance, I think they will carry it over dito sa conference na to. And especially, pagpasok ni CP mo, nasa Converge na si Jordan. Di ba? And sabi nga ni kasamang Sid, with Justin Baltasar coming in, talagang lalong lalakas itong starting unit ng Converge.
Yeah. I totally agree. They are indeed the dark horse in the PBA. And look, last game, they played against Tira Firma and they won 116/87. Di ba? At saka magaling rin yung import nila Di ba? You don't and the coaching team of Converge is really serious, very serious to get a championship. And even the owner, talagang focus sila na talagang mag-champion sa PBA. So, they are indeed the dark horse. Diba? Okay, for the last Cash or Bash, unbeaten ang Gilas Pilipinas sa FIBA Asia Cup. Cash or Bash, wala na dapat baguhin ba sa current pool ng Gilas Pilipinas? Okay, Sid, your take.
Ako, cash ako dito. Wala na dapat baguhin because why fix it if it ain't broke,
Yeah.
In team, we trust dapat. Kasi sinabi na ni Team Cone, tinanong na siya ilang beses. Are you going to add more players to the pool? Consistent yung sagot niya na hindi na kasi mahirap pa mag-integrate ng bagong player sa Gilas kasi very limited ang kanilang ang kanilang preparation time every FIBA window. They only have like a week or so. So kung magdadagdag ka raw ng players, panibagong tutoring na naman and teaching the system of Team Cone, and that takes away time from the others. So kung ano man ang sabihin ni Coach Tim sa akin, yun na yun. But if I was in charge of Gilas, siguro I'd like to see one more big guard like Ray Park siguro and or Matthew Wright na shooter. And dahil hindi na natin alam ang status ni AJ Edu, dahil he suffered that knee injury, a non-contact knee injury, if I may add. So hindi natin alam ang kalagayan niya. Maybe another big man like maybe Zibalti, diba? Or Quintin Millolabaon of the UP Fighting Bronzes publicly said is willing to give his services to Gilas. Then yun, baka pwedeng yun. But for now, dahil unbeaten nga, maganda ang performance and teams said na huwag na magdagdag. Then, ako, I trust team. Kasya ko, wala na dapat idagdag.
Okay, how about you, Ray?
If we are talking about not changing Gilas Pilipinas pool leading to the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup, I would say it's a cash. Since we are talking here of a program that is designed for just 1 year. But then again, Coach Tim Kong said they will evaluate the squad by the end of the year. And that preparation is probably geared towards the future, leading to the next 2 or 3 years, and I would give another cash to it as we expect it to be designed towards preparing on finding successors kay Junmar or kay Japet Aguilar, no? But in reality, we know they can be serviceable up to the next 3 years when it comes to international play. Kai Soto proved to be the successor of Fajardo, likely successor. And a healthy AJ Edu could replace Japet Aguilar. And not to mention na nandyan din yung mga collegiate stars, si KQ, Kevin Kembao, Mason Amos, and the up-and-coming Carl Tamayo, bumabalik siya. No? We also heard Quentin Millora Brown, another field foreign big player from UP, claiming that he is eligible to play as a local player and rather than suiting up as a naturalized player. Kasi nga, kiniklaim niya before the 17, nakakuha na siya ng Philippine passport. And we won't be surprised to discover more talents, no, as the SBP is continuously searching for young players who can be tapped to become members of the national pool program anytime soon. I would say Tim Cone as coach and team executive Al Francis Chua as program director, and that they are headed towards the right direction, and the future looks bright. So either long-term or short-term, I think it's cash for Gilas Pilipinas.
Great, nice. How about you?
Ha?
Ikaw, Abang. Anong yung
Ako dito, as long as the team stays healthy, that's it. Yan na yung team. I'm very satisfied with this team. In fact, si Coach Tim, when Scotty Thompson was injured in the last window, imbis na palitan niya to make it a 12-man team, he stuck with 11 players, saying that I'm not really a 12-player coach, ano? Talagang ang rotation naman ni Coach Tim is 8, 9, or 10, sagad na. So, kesa magpalit pa ng another new phase to learn the system, he stuck with 11 players. So ako, okay na ako dyan sa team na yan. But, siguro sa akin, isa pa sigurong naturalized player. Yan ang kailangan nating ilagay dyan sa team na yan. Para depending on the competition, kung nandiyan si Justin Brownlee and ang mga kalaban natin, medyo matatadtad na 2-7 footer, baka kailangan meron tayo isang naturalized player na 6'10", 6'11". Pang-adjust lang, nakaka-adjust tayo.
I guess unanimous tayo lahat dyan, no? That hindi na kailangan baguhin ang current lineup ng Gilas Pilipinas. And besides, yung program, tama yung sinabi kanina ni Rhea, yung program talaga ng Gilas Pilipinas, even from the grassroots, nandyan si Coach Norman Black, who would really look after yung mga talents. Nandito tayo sa juniors division ng Gilas, di ba?
Eala Tenorio.
Is now being headed by Eala Tenorio, na tulad ng sinabi ni Coach Tim Cone, ayoko na magturo ng aking style, di ba? Ang magtuturo dyan, si Eala Tenorio. Para kapag pinasa from high school to college, papasa na talaga sa entrance exams yan, di ba? So I don't think there is no need to change because the changing of the guards right now with a very good program of Gilas Pilipinas, intact na, nandyan na. Kumbaga smooth sailing, hindi katulad dati na papalit-palit, hindi magulo. So I totally agree.
Jumo Joyride na.
Jumo Joyride sila. Maganda ang ride nila. They are joyful. Anyway, thank you very much Sid Ventura and Ray Hoble for your insights on Cash and Bash. We hope to have you again sa mga ganitong sa ating segment na ito.
Jera and Abak, Sid, ano ko lang, no? By next week, we're going to start with our digital platform dito sa The Manila Times. No, meron kaming tinatawag na The Extra Mile na tinatawag, no? So yung mga interview namin will take place inside the vehicle ng mga ini-interview namin mga sports personalities. So we're going to do that next week. Alright.
Maganda yan, ha? Maganda yan.
Parang kay Jerry Seinfeld, yung comedian cars with, Ako lang,
Hindi kami kakanta.
Ako lang, mahabol ko lang. Later, 10 o'clock, please join us sa An Eternity of Basketball. Ang guest namin, speaking of Terra Firma, is former Terra Firma head coach John Edel Cardel.
Okay.
10 a.m., please join us on YouTube and Facebook pages.
Okay, great.
Very interesting yan yung An Eternity of Basketball.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sid and Ray.
Thank you, Jera, Sid, Abak.
Noli, hi na rin, Noli.
Commissioner Noli. Hello.
Okay. Bago tayo mag-commercial gap, short break muna tayo para sumilip tayo sa pop culture. Ito yung mga viral video sa mundo ng sports online na tinatawag na Stop and Pop. Ang title ng video natin ngayong linggo ay If It Works, It Works. Ganun na talaga, no? Tignan nyo naman, Tignan nyo naman itong unorthodox na trip ni Kuya sa bowling. Humiga at tila ginagawang spring yung legs niya. At saka tinulak mula pinball ang bowling ball. Ang resulta is strike.
Kids, don't try this at home,
Kita mo yan,
Parang gusto ko gayahin,
kita mo, di ba? Kanya-kanyang style lang yan ng bowling. At kumbaga parang tayo minsan patalikod, sinushoot natin yung bola sa basketball ay pumapasok.
Magagalit si Chupaeng ni Pomoseno dyan.
Okay, sa amin pong pagbabalik, makakasama natin ang winningest coach. Ang coach na nagpanalo at nagpasaya ang sambayan ng Pilipino nang tinalo natin ang New Zealand, si Coach Tim Cone sa Power and Play. Ito po ang Power and Play, hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, Cherry Tigo at ng Joyride. Ang oras natin ngayong umaga,
tumpak
9:04 ng umaga.
Approximately.
I dare to dream big. To be a voice of my generation. To inspire resilience in the face of roadblocks. And in sharing my stories, I let others share in my passion.
Follow Kai Stories on Twitter and share yours. With Smart Double Giga Stories. Share 2 times the passion with 2 gigabytes for Twitter and more. Guaranteed every day. Plus data for all sites.
Simple. Smart ako.
Sa kanan na po tayo. Go to the right. Sa tama. Sa totoo. True FM. Sa 105.9. Dito tayo sa totoo.
Prepare delightful dishes every time with Technogas Technique appliances. Experience excellent cooking results with Technogas Technique's premium selection of cooking ranges, range hoods, built-in hobs, ovens, and kitchen appliances. Technogas Technique combines elegance, functionality, safety, and durability to enhance your skills and passion for cooking. Make Technogas Technique your cooking partner and fill your kitchen with appliances made to last. That's the Technogas Technique.
Sweet mo naman, ang sweet mo rin, para tayong merry manigin. Ang saya na Pasko, ang dahil sa'yo, merry manigin. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Munchkin to you. Merry Munchkin to you. My name is Eala. Merry Christmas!
Dunkin, pasalubong ng bayan.
Alam mo ba hindi pare-pareho ang lahat ng generics na gamot? Gumagawa ang Rhea Generics ng mga world-class na produkto na ginawa sa parehong pasilidad ng mga brands na alam mo. Ibig sabihin ay nagbibigay sila ng parehong bisa at kalidad sa abot kayang halaga. Ang Rhea Generics ay gawa ng Pfizer, Viatris, Sanofi, GSK, Otsuka, Merck, Fresenius Kabi, AstraZeneca, OEP, Lundbeck at Boehringer Ingelheim. Punta na sa Mercury Drug at piliin ang Rhea Generics. Ito ang Medifacts para sa Rhea Generics.
Hindi pare-pareho ang mga generics na gamot. Kapag may reseta ang doktor, piliin ang Rhea Generics. Tunay na world-class ang kalidad sa abot kayang halaga.
Fujidenzo believes that appliances are long-term investments, so it is very important to choose wisely. And what could be a wiser choice than using reliable, durable, and energy-saving appliances from Fujidenzo? Just like families and companies trusting Fujidenzo, you will see the difference when you upgrade your usual appliances to Fujidenzo HD inverter appliances. Fujidenzo, quality above all. Upgrade your home, upgrade your business with Fujidenzo, quality above all.
This health tip is brought to you by Simdex D. Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa. Practice mindful eating. Embracing mindful eating is one of the key healthy lifestyle habits that can transform your relationship with food. Mindful eating involves being fully present and engaged with each bite, savoring the flavors and listening to your body's hunger and fullness cues. By eating slowly and deliberately, you allow yourself to enjoy your food more and recognize when your body's comfortably full. That health tip was brought to you by Simdex D. Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa.
Ang oras, 9:08.
Ang oras sa True FM ay hatid sa inyo ng
Whirlpool Home Appliances that make everyday living so much easier. From washers, dryers, refrigerators, microwave ovens, cooking products, to air cons, air purifiers, and dishwashers. Each Whirlpool appliance combines elegance, efficiency, and performance to help you take better care of your family every day. Give everyday care with Whirlpool. Prepare delightful dishes every time with Technogas Technique appliances. Experience excellent cooking results with Technogas Technique's premium selection of cooking ranges, range hoods, built-in hobs, ovens, and kitchen appliances. Technogas Technique combines elegance, functionality, safety, and durability to enhance your skills and passion for cooking. Make Technogas Technique your cooking partner and fill your kitchen with appliances made to last. That's the Technogas Technique.
25 days to go. Pasko na. San ba kayo magpapasko?
This Christmas countdown is brought to you by Simdex D. Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa.
Prepare delightful dishes every time with Technogas Technique appliances. Experience excellent cooking results with Technogas Technique's premium selection of cooking ranges, range hoods, built-in hobs, ovens, and kitchen appliances. Technogas Technique combines elegance, functionality, safety, and durability to enhance your skills and passion for cooking. Make Technogas Technique your cooking partner and fill your kitchen with appliances made to last. That's the Technogas Technique.
Celebrate the lives of your fallen family heroes with the newly opened chapels of Tahanan ng Alaala in Himlayang Pilipino. We offer premium memorial service by providing 24-hour personalized customer care with flexible funeral and chapel accommodation packages. At Himlayang Pilipino, we give honor to the heroes of your lives. For inquiries, you may contact us at 0968-896-4850 or visit us at www.himlayangpilipino.org and follow us on Facebook Himlayang Pilipino Incorporated, and on Instagram, HPI Memorial Park.
Hindi biro ang maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay. Lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot, dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex D ang pinaiinom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury drugstores and other drugstores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride plus, chlorpenamine maleate plus. Paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D tablet. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Sa Simdex D, dama ang alaga, dama ang ginhawa. Sa True, sa 105.9 na po ang True FM. Sa kanan ng FM band na po tayo. Tara, huwag maliligaw ha! Dito tayo sa totoo.
Okay, nagbabalik po ang Power and Play. Ang dami nyo, narinig niyo po kanina, 25 days to go na lang bago Pasko, partner.
Wow!
Oo.
Ilan na lang yun?
Oo, kaya lumalamig ang panahon, nalalamig din ang kamay natin sa ating mga pitaka.
Kaya matsatsa.
Pero bago tayo, bago natin tawagin si partner Com Noli, nais ko lang bumati sa aking mga kababayan sa Pangasinan, sa Lingayen, Pangasinan, Masantos, siya kabuasan at si kayo namin. I hope you're all doing well there sa Lingayen, Pangasinan. At pati na rin itong tatlong itlog na talagang napakaganda ng serbisyo sa akin kapag ako'y naglalaro sa East Ridge Golf and Country Club sa locker room. Si June Esplana, Dave Santos at si Sunny Bautista. Kamusta kayo dyan? At alam ko, basugid kayong nanonood ng programang Power and Play. Oo. Kaya ngayon, ibalik na po natin si Com Noli na kasalukuyan ay nasa Baguio ngayon at nagpapainit. Di ba? Com, nandiyan ka na ba?
Naimbag nga bigat, kada kayo amen. Sa lahat po ng ating mga kaibigan dito sa 74th Phil-Am Golf Tournament. Dito po sa Baguio, mula po sa Louis Wise Bar, dito sa Forest Lodge, sa loob po ng Camp John Hay. By the way, gusto ko lang magpasalamat muli kay GM Mon Cabrera na pinaunlakan tayong magtanghal dito sa kanyang Louis Wise Bar dito po sa Forest Lodge. Napakaganda. May malaking screen, partner, na nakapaskil ang Power and Play sa kasalukuyan.
Wow.
At yung pong buong bar ay talagang very, very welcoming. Actually, ito nasa likod ko. Fireplace ito eh.
Aba?
Kanina nagliliyab ito. Kaya feeling ko nasa nasa Amerika.
Kaya partner, alam mo, konting galaw mo lang sa likod mo, tatawagin na kitang Saint Noli Eala eh. Ayun! Saint Noli Eala.
Yes, back.
Anong oras dyan?
Eto, medyo inaantok na nga ako at ginagabi na. Hindi, gusto ko rin nga magpasalamat dito sa ating mga kasama sa loob ng Louis Wise Bar. Unahin ko na si Rubelin Nava, ang ating receptionist.
Wow.
Si Daniel Tejada at si Tanya Rimiendo. Lahat po sila ay tumutulong sa atin dito sa loob ng Forest Lodge. Of course, I'd like also to thank our team owner, si Mr. Frank Barreto ng Bahia Hotel Subic, and my entire team, of course, Jojo Mercado, E.J. Lim, Ronnie Paterna, si Kong S. Estrella, at si Algin Del Rosario. Tomorrow is our tea time, mga alas 10:30, kaya ako excited, but of course, trabaho muna, and of course, we will go to ang ating mga kaibigan dito sa ating palatuntunan ngayong araw na ito.
Eyes on the ball, eyes on the ball.
Alam mo, partner, isa lang ang masasabi ko pagkatapos mo sinabi lahat yan.
Natatakot ako dito.
Sana all.
Parang alam mo talagang ganito eh. Sabi ko, it's a very prestigious event. Yeah. It's nice to just play. I think every amateur golfer should have a chance. And our next guest is somebody that off the air I was talking to, and I said, he should be playing here because he's a terrific golfer. But I don't think he'll ever get to play here because you have to take a week off. And this guy will never take a week off because he's such a dedicated coach to his craft. Kaya naman walang tumatalo, ha? Hindi pa rin wala pa rin tatalo sa coach na ito. It's almost akala nyo Alaska.
Oo eh.
And wala tayo of course binabanggit dito kung hindi ang ating susunod na panauhin, partner Chera.
Yeah. Okay, let's I think Coach Tim Cone is already waiting. Nandiyan na ba?
Coach Tim, good
Coach
morning.
Tim, good
Thank
morning.
you for joining us today.
Good morning. I think you were talking about maybe George Gallant was on the program because you said terrific golfer. That was mali. I'm not the terrific golfer. George is the terrific golfer.
George is like a pro.
But
You know,
I'm an avid golfer, but not a terrific golfer.
You know, Tim, if I can play here, you can play here. But like I told you off the air, you'll never get to play because it's a week off, and you'll never get to take a week off, especially with all your duties now with the national team. And let me take off from there. You know, we had a terrific window, both victories, and we're undefeated. What's your biggest takeaway from those windows, Tim?
Well, I think it's just the idea that we can compete with New Zealand. We've been talking about wanting to compete on a European level, and New Zealand's always been on that European level along with Australia. So being able to come in and put a good game together. I didn't think we played our best game against New Zealand. I thought we could have played better. I didn't think we were as good defensively as we could have been and what we need to be. But we were able to pull it out in front of the home fans, and that was the most important thing, I think, to the players. They really, really wanted to protect their home court and play well in front of their home fans. So that was a real good feeling. And then turning around and a little bit of a letdown coming into the Hong Kong game, I felt early, but we got our legs underneath us and imposed our will in the second half, which is something we wanted to be able to do. It's tough coming from those really emotional wins against a team like New Zealand, and then turning around and playing another game right away. It was like in the OQT when we beat Latvia. We had to turn around the next morning and play Georgia, and it was so hard to get going for that game. It took us a while to get going, and that's some of the things we're going to have to learn as we move forward. Because the big tournaments, the FIBA Asia, the World Cup, maybe later on the Olympics, hopefully. Those things, they're played like that. You're going to play a big opponent and then have to turn around and play another one and another one. And it's that continuity and that intensity level, keeping it high. That's something we're going to have to learn, because it's not something we do all the time in the PBA.
Okay, Coach Tim, Jera season together with Abba Cordero here in the studio. Where's the next window? What's the next window for Gilas Pilipinas for 2025?
Well, it's the next window is the finish of the qualifications. We've already qualified, but we're looking to get seeding into the FIBA Asia tournament. So it's important that we keep winning, and that occurs in February 20. We fly to Taipei and play Chinese Taipei, and then immediately the next day we fly to New Zealand, all the way down to New Zealand. It's going to be like a 15-hour flight. We have to fly all the way down there and then play New Zealand in, I'm not sure if it's in Auckland or in Christchurch. I haven't gotten that clear in my mind yet. And that would finish off the qualifying. If we can win those games, and that will mean we'll have a higher seeding in the FIBA Asia tournament, and we can avoid playing teams like New Zealand or Australia or the tough teams, Japan, in the quarterfinals or the semifinals. So that they are very important for us to get there if we want to do well in the FIBA Asia.
Well, how about the other players in the injury list? Is there a chance that they'll be playing on the next window on February once they have recovered from their injuries?
Yeah, well, we're looking at, of course, AJ Edu. He's the one we've been waiting for. He's the one that we think will be really impactful on the team because of his size, his ability to play defense. And in tournaments, you need a guy like that can rotate with Jar and Kai, so that they can stay fresh. So the three of them can be fresh. You don't lose any size when one leaves the floor, so it allows you to sustain your level. That was our problem, I felt, when we played Brazil in the OQT. Kai was hurt, and we had to overplay Junmar, and we couldn't sustain our size through the game, and we got overpowered. And that's something we shouldn't be anymore. We shouldn't be overpowered with Junmar and Kai and AJ in the lineup. The other one is Jamie Malonzo. Of course, we're hoping he gets back he never first before he plays in February in the national team. But he's a guy that plays the open court, gives us a little bit of a transition game when he's out there. Something we don't really have except for CJ. But if we get CJ and Jamie on the floor together, we think we could put a pretty quick team out there when necessary. And he's an elite defender in terms of athleticism, so he could guard the really tough wing. So those two guys can really elevate our game and our team, and that's why we're looking forward to having them back.
Good morning, Coach. The PBA Commissioner's Cup is ongoing, and so what's the timetable on Gilas heading to the next those away games in Taipei and New Zealand?
Well, the way the windows are set up, we're no longer having these long preparation times of 4 to 6 weeks. Used to be that we played one tournament in the year and then we try to prepare for that. But now, because the windows are coming various times through the year, and it's the same, and not just for us, it's the same with all the teams around the world. We have short preparation times. And so we're only going to probably have maybe 5 days of preparation, maybe 7 if we're lucky. Going into the FIBA Asia, I'm going into the February window, and then in August when we go to Saudi Arabia, they're talking about maybe 9 or 10 days of preparation, and that would include maybe going to the Middle East a little early to play a couple of friendlies. That's what we're looking for, similar to what we did in the OQT. When we went to the OQT in Latvia, we only had 10 days of preparation for that game and that tournament. So, it's not ideal. We obviously would love to have more time together. It's such a fun group. They are so much fun to be around. They're so responsive to coaching. They just really, like being around each other. So we'd love to have more time. But the reality is that it's just not there for us. And so we make it up by keeping a core intact, by keeping a familiarity going, familiarity with the system. If we were constantly changing players or changing coaches, that familiarity would go out the window, and we wouldn't be able to use it for the window. No pun intended. But so it's this is the way that we have envisioned the program to work, and the short preparation times, the continuity that goes on with playing multiple tournaments together.
Okay.
I want to pick up on that, Tim. Obviously we've talked about who you're looking forward to, AJ and Jamie, in the next window, but I want to talk about who you had in the last window, and a guy particularly that has been talked about a lot in the media and has really shown that he has arrived in a big way is the big man, Kai Sotto. How impressive was that performance? And do you think that there's still a lot more that we can expect from Kai?
I think that he's come on the scene pretty quickly for everybody, but for us who see him every day and see him in practice every day and see how dominant he is, this is not a surprise to his teammates, to the coaching staff, the way he's played. He only he's meeting immediate expectations, but he's only scratching the surface of where he can go and what he can do. And, we still think collectively as a group, and I'm talking about staff, I'm talking about players, teammates, that he needs to be and should be in the NBA. I mean, there's just no doubt in our minds. And, but oftentimes it's opportunity. Oftentimes it's system, how he's used, where can he fit? But on a skill level, there's no doubt that he can play in the NBA. It's absolutely no doubt. His ability to play on the perimeter. Imagine we're playing him as a wing in our offense. I mean, he's a 7'3" wing. Because Jumar is our 5.
Yeah.
So we play him the game with him as our wing player and Jumar is our 5. We don't play necessarily 2 postmen. We play 2 guards, 2 wings, and a center. And now we have ways in the system of getting him to the post, and he can get to the post in transition. But primarily, he is playing that wing position. And how many 7'3" wings are there around the world?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk was only 6'11", maybe 7 feet, but he wasn't 7'3", believe it or not. This kid is 7'3", and that just goes to how skilled he is. And he's playing the wing and getting 7 assists in a 40-minute game. It's not a 48-minute game; it's only a 40-minute game, and he's getting 7 assists. And against, it's not against Hong Kong. That was against New Zealand, who is
very physical,
the top 20 world ranked team. So that again, and again, we just feel he's just scratching the surface. And I don't want to keep building expectations on him, because he's had these expectations thrown at him throughout his whole career. And I just think that we just need to be be patient and just enjoy the ride of watching his journey as he goes forward. And it's been fun. It's amazing. And but I tell you, it's not surprising to us as a group.
Partner Jera, I just shoot one more question. We saw Justin Brownlee, of course, as our naturalized player, and we know, of course, how great JB is. But we also are looking forward, and we know that Father Time is undefeated. So we know he's also getting up there. He can play a lot of more years. We know that. But how are you planning? Are you really pushing forward with Benny Boatwright? Are we looking at other naturalized players for the program, Tim? What is the plan of Gilas?
Well, it's just like the big pool. You don't want a big pool of naturalized players, because you have to go out and teach every naturalized players, and they are the key guy in your lineup. So that guy needs to know more than anybody else what needs to be done and how you need to do it and why you need to do it. And so that's a difficult process, changing the naturalized player. We've been pursuing Benny Boatwright's papers, naturalization papers. They were kind of put on hold for a while, not from our end, but from the government end. But I understand that process has restarted. So we're hoping and he's going to be available sometime this month. I think he'll be coming in probably for San Miguel sometime in December, maybe early January. I don't know for sure about that. I've heard rumors just like everybody else, but we do know that he is getting healthy, and it's somebody that we need to get in and get into some of our practices so we can start to learn some of the system. But beyond that, we have talked about it and talked about having other backups. but every time, it's not an easy process, in the Philippines to naturalize a player. It's just not an easy process. It's a lengthy one, and it's a difficult one, and as it should be. That's the way it should be. It shouldn't be easy. And I know there are some countries where they, just give a guy a passport and say, okay, you are. Oh, there's a betting that goes on, and it was an arduous process for Justin, although he did enjoy the moments of going down to the Senate and the House, he come back to practice with a big smile on his face and say, "Wow, you wouldn't believe the way I was treated down there," and stuff. So, but it is a long process, so it's not an easy one. But we expect Benny, to be a part of the team as soon as possible.
Coach, speaking of naturalized players, what are the chances, or what's your take if in case Jordan Clarkson again would be playing for Gilas? Because you told a while ago that you have to teach your system of basketball, and during that time Clarkson was under Coach Chot Reyes. What's your take on this, on the possibility?
Well, Jordan's availability is always extremely, extremely limited by the NBA. He's not something, he could not come to a window and play in the windows. He could not, he might be able to show up a few weeks before a World Cup, but then that would defeat all the continuity that you have developed over time with the team that you have. And again, when you bring in a naturalized player at the caliber of a Jordan Clarkson, then he affects the team in so many various ways. All of a sudden, all the attention, all the touches, everything goes to him. And the players are kind of left like, what am I supposed to do? Because they're not used to it. And that's kind of what happened to us in the World Cup, was when he came in at the last moment, maybe 9 days before the tournament started. He had a practice game with us, but there had been 3 months of preparation prior to that. And it was hard to make that quick adjustment. And that's the whole purpose of this program, is that so we don't have to adjust, that we have that continuity, that we feel that continuity, how can I put this? We feel continuity, how can I put this without getting myself in trouble? But we feel continuity, system, familiarity, those things are a higher priority than just purely talent level.
Right.
Just getting the best players and just showing up and playing. We feel that over time, those things like familiarity, system, and those stuff are more important to long-term success than it is just showing up with great players every chance you get. And so that's just the philosophy that this program is taking at this point. So we're not going out looking for, the ultimate players all the time. We're just trying to stay and grow this group that we have, if that makes sense.
That's it, yeah.
I don't get in trouble for it.
And stay healthy, of course.
Bak, any more?
Yes, Coach. Going to setting aside the Gilas thing, the PBA Commissioner's Cup coach team, the Eastern Hong Kong team is 2-0. What have you seen so far?
Yeah, I've watched both their games. A couple things I really like about them is, number one, they're very good defensively. They really get at you. They move. They help each other out a lot. And they've got decent size, and especially they're big in the wings, so they can do a lot of switching. And they've got some really good defenders, and I think that's going to be probably the number one thing our league will struggle against, is their defense. Plus, they move the ball. They move the ball really well. They pass the ball. I don't think they're a team that overwhelms you with talent, but they're obviously really well coached, and they move the ball well. And I think those are two ingredients that always make for a really tough team. defense and moving the ball. So, we're going to have to make that adjustment to them as we go forward. Converge is a really, really tough team right now, and they handled Converge. So not easily, but it was a battle. But you can see that they're going to be a team to reckon with.
Are we looking at Ginebra versus Eastern at the Philippine Arena, Coach?
I'm always hoping. I'm always hoping, but there's, we got to get through. We're not going to have our big import. We're going to have Justin. So, and we don't have Christian Standhardinger to battle those big imports for us. So, it's a different team altogether than what we had before during that time. So. At this point, we're trying to kind of search ourselves out. I'm looking forward to getting. I haven't got to practice yet. I start on Monday, although the team has been practicing already, and Troy has been practicing with the team. Coach Olson has been the lead coach during that time, Coach Olson Marcella, and so he's been in charge of teaching Troy and everybody the triangle and getting everybody into our defensive system. I'll join on Monday and hopefully, we got about 10 days before our first game.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to integrating Troy into the system and exploring all the skills that he has. He's multi-skilled, so it's going to be fun.
Okay, well, one last question, Coach, before we let you go. You just mentioned C. Stan when he was part of Ginebra. What's your take on his current predicament right now with Terra Firma?
Is that for me to say? I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm not privy to what's going on over there in terms of the relationships between him and his teammates and his coaches and his management. There's no doubt that it's come out already that he and I never really got on the same page. We struggled to get on the same page together. There were moments when he tried really hard to get on with me, and there were moments when I tried to really get on with him. But we clashed a lot, there's no doubt, and it just got to a point where, he felt at one point he needed to move on, and then we felt that it might be better that he move on. So that's what happened with us. And now he went to Terra Firma. I don't know the whole situation. I've heard that he's going to become a free agent at some point. I'm not sure. So I'm not really up on it. We could see him show up with another team, or he's certainly got a lot of game left. I mean, he is a credible talent, and he's a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's a good guy, and he's got incredible talent. He's going to make a team a lot better. It didn't work out with Terra Firma, we'll see where he ends up. Maybe we'll hear about him playing in Europe again, or somewhere else. But he's a talented kid, and he deserves to be playing somewhere.
And obviously, his playing days are not over. So we certainly are going to continue to follow his story. Coach Tim, thank you so much. I don't have any. I have a lot of more questions, but I know we're running out of time. So I just want to say that I hope that I one day, whatever that time is, if you ever decide to play in the Phil-Am, that you will be part of my team, and we can play for 1 week here in Baguio, because I'm looking forward to your magnificent 300-yard drives here in
my 130-yard drive. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you so much,
thank
Coach.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, fellas.
Okay, partner.
Kami na lang daw, wag na si Coach.
No, sama ko kayo and him.
Yeah.
Isipin mo,
Yun.
yung apat na tayo dyan.
Power and play team.
Oo, kita mo ha.
Oo.
Pero very interesting yung mga takes ni Coach Tim. Lalong naranda about Troy Rosario and of course si Stan. Wow, exciting. Those are things that I'm sure ng mga fans ng Ginebra ay namulat sa katotohanan ng basketball. Hindi po lahat na nakikita ninyo yung talagang totoong nangyayari. May mga ganong klaseng clashes between players and coaches. Kaya dapat na lamang intindihin natin ang mga nangyayaring kaya nga ay paalitan at trading na nangyayari sa PBA. Partner?
Ayan. O sige partner, bibitawan ka na namin dyan at kailangan mo magpahinga at
Baka gabi
a big day tomorrow.
Gabi na dyan,
Ko, na lang gabi dito eh. Medyo pinapatayan na nga ako ng fireplace eh. Kaya
Sige.
Salamat.
Sige, Santo Noli Santo Noli, good luck bukas.
Salamat.
Okay. Bago natin ipasok ang susunod na guest,
Ayan.
gusto po muna namin magpasalamat sa lahat ng sponsors ng Power and Play.
May aluminum sa ganitong pabago-bagong panahon mga kapatid, minsan uulan, minsan lalamig, minsan iinit, kailangan po natin ng matibay at protektadong bubong. Dapat ang bubong ay yerong may aluminum kapag may aluminum chuck na pang matagalan. At isa lang ang alam kong dekalidad na yerong may aluminum, yan ang Cherry Loom, tibay protektado sa pang matagalang yero. Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Thank you! Cherry Tigo 5X Pro Hybrid Crossover. If you're on the lookout for an eco-friendly and comfortable drive, Cherry Tigo 5X Pro Hybrid Crossover and the Cherry Tigo 7 Pro Hybrid SUV are great options for you. The Cherry Tigo 5X Pro Hybrid and Tigo 7 Pro Hybrid are powered by a 1.5 turbocharged engine, powers to give you a faster and smoother drive wherever you go. Since it's also a hybrid vehicle, these vehicles are supported by a dedicated battery to boost engine performance and maximize fuel economy. The Cherry Tigo 5X Pro Hybrid and Tigo 7 Pro Hybrid are equipped by Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for seamless connectivity. And to give you a convenient and hassle-free experience in carrying your bags and luggage into the trunk, the Tigo 7 Pro Hybrid has powered tailgate to assist you. The Cherry Tigo 5 Pro Hybrid Crossover and the Tigo 7 Pro Hybrid SUV are definitely the perfect ride for you and your family. For more information, you may visit your Cherry or your nearest Cherry showroom or check out Cherry Auto Philippines on Facebook at Cherry Auto Philippines. Marami po salamat sa Cherry Tigo. Joyride, ang inyong bagong kasundo. No more waiting na sa Joyride QR Code Instant Booking. Parahin lang ang Joyride MC Taxi Driver at i-generate ang QR Code sa Joyride Super App. Ipaskan ito sa driver para match agad. At of course, the Joyride Super Taxi Hatid Airport Service, wala nang hassle sa pagpunta sa airport para sa inyong flight. Pre-book a ride to the airport from 2 weeks to 24 hours prior to your departure. Fill out the pre-booking form or scan the QR code to fill out the pre-booking form. For inquiries, you may call Joyride Super Taxi Hatid Airport Hotline at 0920-948-6550 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Thank you! 717 Deli, serving quality classic premium sandwiches. Treat yourself to a feel-good meal today. Located at the 3rd floor, 53 Connecticut Street, Green Hills, San Juan. 717 Deli, keep you smiling with every bite. Thank you! Skin, your face and body anti-aging center with branches at Alabang Town Center and Green Hills, San Juan. For your skin assessment and treatment schedule, please call 0917-890-1640 or 0977-809-8886. Thank you! Smart, live more today. Thank you! Rudy Project Shades, get ready for a game-changing partnership. We proudly welcome Rudy Project, your go-to for premium sports, eyewear, and gear. Elevate your performance and style with Rudy Project. Thank you! Akari Lighting. Thank you! And Shakey's Pizza. Order the Shakey's Super League bundle of classic and gold starting September 28 for a limited time only. For every bundle sold, 50 pesos will be donated to your chosen university. Visit your nearest Shakey's store or order via the Shakey's Super App. The Shakey's Super League Bundle. Thank you! Isa muna pong pagtanaw ng pasasalamat sa lahat po ng mga tagapagtaguyod ng...
Okay. Bago po ang lahat, gusto lang natin paalala na ngayon, November 30, is Andres Bonifacio Day. Ginugunita natin.
So good!
So good, mga kapatid. At meron kaya tayong gustong batiin, Abak?
Ay, ito, maikli. Happy birthday to the President and the CEO of the Philippine Star, Mr. Miguel.
Uy, si Boss Miguel.
Bob Belmonte. And of course, my dear friend, my close friend, my lifelong friend, si Sky Guanzon.
Okay, happy birthday to Sky and to Boss Miguel. So, bago tayo pumunta dito sa ating segment, no? Syempre, sino pa ba ang ating bibigyang pugay dito sa ating In the Spotlight? Nasa spotlight ngayong linggo ang bagong IBF minimum weight champion na si Pedro Taduran. Magandang umaga, champion!
Yes, connectivity. And to give you a convenient
Okay,
hassle-free
ito po si Jera Season at kasama natin ang iyong kaibigan si Abak Cordero.
Magandang umaga.
Gate to assist you. The
umaga
Cherry
po.
Tiggo 5 Pro Hybrid Crossover
Ano
and the Tiggo 7 Pro
Kwan, kamusta na bang
Hybrid SUV
paghahanda
are
mo sa unang
definitely
title
the
defense mo,
perfect ride for you.
champion?
Okay naman po sana yung handa namin, preparation namin para sa laban nung November 21. Kaso na-cancel po yung laban namin po.
Oho. So, ano ngayon ang mangyayari?
Hinihintay pa rin po namin yung final decision ng Koreanong promoter. Tapos baka January po yung laban namin.
January.
Apo.
So may karagdagang panahon ka pa sa pagtitrain.
Apo.
Hindi, mabigay mo nga, no? Siyempre, alam mo, para sa kaalaman ng lahat ng mga nanonood dito sa Power and Play, di ba? Maliban dahil ikaw ngayon ang current champion, no, sa minimum weight. Eto ba makakalaban mo ano bang tingin mo dito? Mahihirapan ka ba o medyo kaya mo ang kanyang mga suntok? Ano bang masasabi mo?
Ang itong makalaban ko po ngayong itong Chinese ay isa po siyang magaling na boxer din. Fighter din po siya. Matibay rin po kaya pinaghahandaan po rin talaga namin na maganda yung training ko para maganda yung condition ko rin pagdating sa laban. Ngayon nga po na cancel po yung laban ko kaya i-ano po namin ulit yung training. January.
Abak?
Pedro.
Pedro ba? Junior? Paano ba namin tatawagin na si Pedro Taduran Junior?
Ang kilala sa akin, Kid Pedro.
Kid
Pedro.
Bagay.
Ang kilala ko ng Pedro, si Peter Singh eh. Anyway, champ, ito ba mas gusto mo kung itong na-cancel na laban mo kay Zoo, siya pa rin o kung i-offer ba sa lamesa itong si Colazo, unification bout ito kung itong si Oscar Colazo ng Puerto Rico, no?
Mas maganda po kung yun ang matuloy na laban ko kay Colazo kasi unification belt naman. Maganda naman po kasi naman kami may belt. Kasi kung sino manalo sa amin, ma-unify yung belt po.
So ibig mo sabihin, Kid Pedro, yung na-cancel na laban mo dapat ngayon, na i-move sa Enero, hindi pa talaga, walang kasiguraduhan pa na siya makakalaban mo ng January.
Opo, wala pa rin talagang date na binibigay po sila kung anong January ba or wala pang date po talaga na
So pwedeng may mailaban sa yung iba pa. Hindi mandatory itong si Zhu na Chinese boxer. Su Ching.
Opo, kung mayroon bago na mag-ano sa amin or si Colazo na, mas maganda po yan.
Colazo, dahil ang hawak nito, yung WBO and WBA, dalawang titulo ang hawak nito.
Dapat yan ang mangyari. Di ba?
Pero parang kanino ka mas komportable, Kid?
Siguro, maganda naman kalaban ni si Su kasi sa tingin ko, kaya ko naman siya. Kaya gusto ko naman ma-depinsan muna yung corona ko. Saka bago yung
Isang depensa and parang hindi naman overconfident tayo pero parang tune-up kung sakaling
Hindi, kasi yung record ni malakas naman, matibay si Su kaya hindi basta-basta din na boxer.
Tama.
Pag titrainingan ako talagang mabuti para ma-steal sa akin yung belt po. Title.
Sayang din yung pagkakakansela dahil kung November 21 dapat yan ibig sabihin umabot ka na sa peak ng training no?
Kaya nga po nakalos naka 10 rounds na kami sa sparring, mag-12 na sana ako. Tapos sinabihan kami na wala pa, cancel, ano pala, move yung laban. Kaya naglaylo muna ako baba muna ako sa training ngayon.
Oo,
Pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin pa yung ensayo ko.
Oo,
Para hindi ano.
tapos magpapasko, syempre, madami-dami mga...
Actually,
baka may mga lechon tayo dyan.
Actually, yun ang tataluhin. Naunahan mo lang ako, hapak eh. Yun ang tataluhin ko. Hindi ka ba mahihirapan i-control yung timbang mo ngayon na papasok ng Kapaskuhan?
Kaya ko naman po kasi araw-araw naman ako nag-jogging, training,
Tama.
kaya kahit more kain, basta may laging ensayo, hindi naman po dalagdag yung timbang.
Kid, sino bang tumutulong sa inyo dito? Si Mr. Shan, si Sir Shan ba o si ano?
Apo, ang ano namin ay si Sir Sean, tapos si Ma'am Kuko Ilorde, tsaka Sir Marte Ilorde po, ang ano ko dito.
Tapos ang nag-iensayo sa iyo si ang trainer.
Coach Carl Peñalosa po.
Tama. You're in good hands. Ano? Anyway, ano ba? Kailan ba timetable? Kailan daw ang ine-expect ninyong desisyon kung sino man?
Ang gusto talaga nilang first siya, si So, kasi sa January talaga. Pero wala naman silang pinag-ano namin ng sulat na kung kailan talaga wala naman sila binibigay na date na kung kailan.
Kung si Zu, saan ba ang laban dapat?
Ano na po, sa Macau daw.
Sa Macau.
Sa Macau.
Baka malutong Macau tayo dyan.
Baka po magkasabay kami ni Senator Manny na exhibition siya, ako undercard niya sa Macau po.
Magandang plano yan.
Apo. Exhibition fight. Apo.
Pero ikaw ba, Kid Pedro, simulat sa pool pa lang talagang gusto mo na maging boksingero? O
Opo,
anong tumulak
nag-start
sa'yo?
ako
Ano nagtulak sa'yo para maging boksingero?
Opo, nagsimula po ako sa boxing 9 years old sa mga amateur. Tapos nung nag-high school pa ako, pag-graduate ko ng high school, nag-try po ako dito sa pro. Kung 2 taon na ako di ako sa boxing, mag-stop na po ako. Kaya tuloy-tuloy naman nung panalo ko nung mga 6 round, 4 round pa ako, yun. Kaya inano ko talaga sabi ko gusto ko mag-champion, taga makalaban ng abroad para din sa kahirapan sa pamilya ko. Mahirap din po kaming pamilya po, sir. Kaya pinagpursigan ko talaga.
Pero inudyok ka ba ng mga magulang mo or meron kang isang idolo na sinabi gusto ko maging ganyan akong boksingero?
Yung mga magulang ko, wala naman po sila sinasabi na mag-boxing. Kagustuhan ko din po talaga na po. Tapos yun nga, ko nung si Senator Idol Manny Pacquiao na gusto ko maging champion rin. Saka yun, parang na motivated po ako sa kanya na pag mag-training araw-araw.
Pero hindi naman yung parang yung ikaw ay bata parang ala si Mike Tyson na ikaw ay nakikipagsuntukan sa mga kalye at napag-isipan mo na etong aking ginagawang pakikipagsuntukan sa mga kaibigan at kalaban ilipat ko sa boxing. Hindi naman ganoon.
Hindi naman po. Kasi yung simula nung nag-boxing ako sa pistahan, mga amateur, ganun, muro barangay, ganun. Kaya nahiligan ko na yung boxing na sa Bicol.
Sa palarong pambansa, lumabang ka ba, Pedro?
Opo. Na 2013 po sa Dumaguete.
Siyempre, gold.
Hindi naman po. Hindi nga ako, isang panalo lang ako, pangalawa, talo na.
Hindi gold medalist sa palarong pambansa pero nag-world champion.
Maraming mga ganyan, di ba? Maski na si Manny Pacquiao, hindi naman nagpuan. Pero kita mo, 8th Division World Champion. At ikaw ba, palagay mo, speaking of 8th Division World Champion, ngayon minimum weight ka, palagay mo ba sa mga susunod na taon kaya mo pang umakyat? Let's say lang, di ba? Although ngayon pa lang ang unang depensa mo,
Opo, siguro mga 3 division ang kaya ko maakyat kasi ngayon medyo malaki na rin ako sa 105. Mga flyweight kaya ko pa po, mga flyweight.
Super fly, pwede pa. Baka hanggang bantam.
Opo.
Hanggang 118.
Ay, bantam. Baka parang malaki na po yun sa akin.
So hanggang 15 lang. Super fly.
Opo.
Dalawa lang kayong Filipino World Champions ngayon. Si Pedro tsaka si Melvin, ano?
Opo.
Jerusalem. Parehong timbang ngayon, no?
Opo.
Oo, pareho sila nasa minimum. Si Melvin yata, WBC ang hawak. Ano?
Opo. Opo.
Oo, so ano yan? Baka naman kayo pa maglaban.
Kung halimbawa may nakakuha sa amin na doon sa kay Gulyasan na nakukuha na namin yung belt, kung may wala na talagang chance na gusto namin mag-undisputed yung isang Pinoy, pwede siguro maglaban kaming dalawa.
Pwede.
Pero ngayon na hindi pa namin hawak yung saka siguro hindi na muna. Labanan muna namin yung Puerto Rico para mas maganda.
Kung for the undisputed, pwede na, no?
Opo.
Tama. Ayun.
So, sa bagay, no, mahirap naman magsalita ng tapos. First title defense mo. Kung sakaling ilang title defense ka, talagang plano mo na nang umakyat. Mga ilang laban pa yan. Ilang title defenses pa yan. Kung pagpalaring ka, no, sa iyong mga laban.
Mga 5 siguro po. Ganun, 5 times.
5 beses na depensa, aakyat ka na. Para mas masarap ang jeta mo na yun. After
Kain na. Pero ano ba ngayon? Pedro, pagka pa di 105 ka, pag sumasampa ka sa ring, ilan na? Mga 15, 115, ganyan, 120?
115 po, 118, ganun po pag umakyat na ako sa ring.
So
pero ngayon, normal kong timbang ngayon, 123.
Yan. Ngayon na nag-uusap tayo, 123 kanyan.
123 po, 125.
Hindi mahirapan.
So parang swak na swak ka nga sa super flyweight siguro. No? Hanggang super flyweight.
Kaya kami pinagdadasal namin, no? At na sana ito ngayon dahil ika nga ni kaibigang Abak, dadalawa lang kayong kampiyon sa boxing, Filipino boxers, no, na champion. Sana ipagpatuloy ninyo at tuloy-tuloy ang inyong pagdidepensa ng inyong titulo.
Opo.
Okay.
Pagbubutihan po namin lalo na mapasamin pa yung titulo na inaawakan namin.
Okay. So, bago ka namin bitawan na Kid Pedro, anong mensahe mo masasabi sa mga batang mga Pilipino na nais rin na pumasok sa ganyang klaseng palakasan?
Basta sa sport ng boxing, sa mga nangangarap, kailangan talagang masipag talaga sa ensayo, may tiyaga, tapos yun, maano din yung may pangarap kayo, maabot niyo rin po yung mga pangarap niyo, basta may tiyaga at tiis lang. Yun.
Yan.
Okay.
Kay Pedro tayo.
Kid Pedro. Kid Pedro. Sige, good luck sa sana magkaroon na ng linaw ang susunod na makakalaban mo by next year. And good luck sa iyong fight.
Salamat po sa inyo, sir.
Okay, maraming salamat.
Sige
yan
po.
po, si Pedro Taduran Jr., ang IBF minimum weight champion.
Ikaw ba kasamang anong timbang mo ngayon?
Ko ngayon super middleweight.
Marvin Hagler?
Pang Marvin Hagler tayo.
Bigat ka pala.
Sige. So, 9:59 na. Dito po nagtatapos ang Power and Play. Ngayon Sabado, napakabilis at next week makakasama na natin dito si partner ko Noli Eala.
From Baguio.
So maraming salamat partner.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for joining us here, no? Babasahin muna natin ang mga winners, no? Si Evangeline Reynoso, Mary Sean Kial, Jelay Sagarino, Karenalyn Onra, Rosalie De Jesus. Okay? Nandito pa si Com. Com, nandiyan ka pa ba?
Com.
Magpapasalamat ako kay Abak,
yes, sir.
Again, for alam mo naman talagang malaking tulong. Maraming salamat, Pak. You're always, I love you. You're always there.
Laging maaasahan.
Com, anong araw dyan?
Linggo na. Maraming po salamat, mga kapatid. Partner Jara.
Thank you. I'll see you next week.
Twitter and share yours with Smart.
season. At lagi nating tatandaan, tuwing Sabado, bawal ang masungit. At syempre, magmask, maghugas ng kamay, dumistansya, at mag-ingat po tayong lahat. Ad Maiorem de Gloria, all for the greater glory of God. Kami po ang 1PH Teleserbisyo para sa Pilipino. So more power, more play.
Merry Christmas!
Sa kapwa ko Pilipino, ipagmalaki ang galing na meron tayo. Ilantad ang likas nating talento at magdala ng saya sa mundo. Sa harap ng pagsubok ay di susuko, para sa pangarap tayo'y porsigido. Magpakitang gilas na kung magpatalo, ipag-iwang natin ang Pilipino. Yan ang Pinoy. Mula noon at hanggang ngayon, talento natin ang bida. Mula sa simpleng bakuran hanggang entablado natin ipakita. May pagsubok man ng Pinoy, pinalalakas ng saya. San man tayo sa pulot, Sumbe, Sibay, Lakay, Maniga. Sama-samang pakita ang galing natin katropa sa kapwa ko Pilipino.
Power and Play is presented by Cherry Loom,